that together.
All right, I'm gonna go run back downstairs, man. Finish eating real quick,
All right, yeah, that's cool.
and I'll be back in no time.
Sounds good to me.
Move all the shit out the way. Oh, I need to have some Funkos in the background. Hold up.
Yeah, I
Hold
got
up.
the typical background I've been using for a year and a couple months, year and 2 months, something like that.
Yeah, I just started just doing videos in my shoe room to prevent me from having to move shit around all the time.
Yeah, I don't think I've done any with no. My third was it the third quarter video? One of my pickup videos for like the I think it was the third quarter was had the shoe background. Everything else has been like either right here or in my bedroom with the AEW poster up there.
Woo!
So
You watching Elimination Chamber tonight?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. I know you sometimes do the reaction videos, so
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna try to live it tonight. I gotta take my daughter back home though, but as long as I'm back in time, I'm gonna go up.
I got you. Yeah, there's some stuff that looks like it could be good on there.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah,
surprised they took out the men's match, but I mean, everybody knew how it was going to play out anyway. So
for sure, for sure.
let's see, where's the link so you can watch for the
Oh,
comments
stop,
and such.
stop. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Okay. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Be curious about that, but it seems like everything sounds right. Let's see. So how you doing today?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Sounds good. So you ready to get off?
Happy. I saw it was your birthday yesterday. I wish you happy birthday, but I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, appreciate that. I know because I did get some messages coming in, and I missed a lot of them. I see that now because I was looking at my emails earlier. It's like, man. So I need to go back and respond to the people that I didn't respond to yesterday. But I do appreciate.
I wish you happy birthday on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm rarely on there. Like I try to, because like you guys will I get those emails about like the shoe thing or whatever. Juggernauts thing. And I try to like go in there, but man. Oh, so you got a couple people in the chat thing. Bobby Sneaker World's in there. Chrome white foams. I have not. I didn't get the foam. No, I didn't get the foams, but if they're the ones that I'm thinking about, I thought those were a grade school release, like only for the kids. Were they not? Were they for everybody?
What foams? Because I don't know.
No, somebody asked and they put a message up in there asking about those, and I thought they were only kid sizes. But I mean, I have small enough feet that I can get the occasional grade school release. But yeah, I completely missed those then. But at the same time, it's not that I had anything against them, but foams haven't been selling very well lately. So I figure instead of paying like $230 now, I can probably pay like $160 later, maybe $150.
Yeah, probably. It's the price point for foams. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that $230, people not paying that unless it's like a old school foam, and even then they're not paying. Even then they don't want to pay it.
No,
and I don't blame them.
Like when the abalones, like I thought those were worth the money because they looked really nice. I also paid retail for the eggplants and the maroon ones with the gum bottom.
Yeah.
The 20th anniversary, the Hardaways, you know.
Those are nice.
But then there's other ones where that I bought early on when I started buying stuff, and I didn't realize that not everything sells out immediately. So like those optic yellow ones, or like I think even the Dr. Dooms, those hung around for a while. You know, a lot of stuff hung around for a while, but any better. To the Air Tech Challenge 2, those I can't even think of what those are.
Black and pink colorway.
Yeah, those lava ones.
Well, I mean, okay, I'm looking at a picture of these around to respond to the guy in the message here. I think this might be my first time seeing those. I must have missed those because I know when I was going through to see what all came out for the month, there's a lot of stuff. So if you saw the spreadsheet, you saw a lot, but like on the PDF, okay, we're not going over like 100 pairs of. No, it's not that serious because not even all of that's worth talking about. But these Air Techs don't look too bad. What do you guys think?
I like the white colorway better, but I'm not copping by any means.
Yeah,
I like both pairs. I'll have to get the black ones. I might grab the white ones, but not right now. I'm going on a trip, so I'm trying to save money.
You headed to Rich Gang?
I'm being Atlanta like next month.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, is anything coming out next month?
Them court purples, them ones.
There's a couple of things.
Yeah, the first round of court purples did not work out for me. It didn't work out for a lot of people, but
I got those.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
McFly got everything.
Nah, bro, don't start lying.
No, you got everything, man.
You got a lot of 12s over there that I ain't got. Yo, your 12 collection video made me realize how trash my collection really was, man.
I mean, that's just because I was working in a shoe store, man. That was the only reason why. Because I wouldn't have as many 12s as I had if I wasn't working there.
I think that's a silhouette we all favor for sure. Well, I know
yeah.
one of us does for sure. Wait, mechanic's wrong for sure. That guy.
Yeah, I actually, what was it? 2 of the last videos that I did were 12s because I have those shoes that I hadn't worn yet. So the blue suede ones and the tan ones, the cheddars. Yeah, those are nice. Very nice.
Yeah, those tan ones, I was mad. I didn't get to watch a video yet, but yeah, those tan ones is.
I didn't care.
I need those.
I couldn't get them no way. So.
Yeah, that's a women's release.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is one of the advantages that I do have. Again,
I could wear women's shoes too.
Having those smaller feet. Wrong one. Keep that up there.
Y'all just about to flex on me the whole show about tiny feet.
No.
I mean, I'm just saying. But I was just talking to me and my kicks, and he was talking about, like, you know, when you buy slides, a lot of them are kind of made for narrow-footed people, or at least not wide-footed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got those boost slides, and he wanted them, but he couldn't get them because, you know, it's just the way his foot is set up, you know?
Yeah, I got wide feet too.
Yeah, me too.
So let's see. Go ahead and close that out. All right. So see, there's a couple people kind of jumping in and out here. So we can go ahead and get this going so we can, man, I keep clicking on the wrong tab. All right, so we can go ahead and get this going so we can all move on along with our days. So let's see what we got. 3 over there. I'm not sure even how to read that. But anyways, where's you guys can see the chat and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can see it. It's a little laggy on my end, but it's just my internet. But I can see it.
Yeah, it's a little laggy for me too, because even between like the StreamYard window and the chat or in the actual YouTube window.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see. It's cool though. Anyway, so what's going on, people? I'm gonna sit here talk about some things that came out last month. Not completely in order, but for the most part, it kind of is. But first off, I want to let everybody introduce themselves. So, P-Town, if you would go first, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's your boy PTown24. You know me. My Instagram is YoungPress24. So, yeah, man. I've been MIA for a minute, but I'll be recording today because I got some videos I need to record. I got like 8 videos to do.
Here comes the flex.
Jeez, that's right.
Not all of them is pickups though. Like 3 of them is pickups. I only picked up 4 shoes so far.
I didn't. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. But I did not get very many, at least not new this month. All right, McFly.
All right, man. It's your boy McFly, the hardest working man in shoetainment today. People know me, people don't know me. So if you want to get to know me, my name's on the screen. Check out the YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, all that. I try to drop a video every other day. Still claiming the crown as hardest working man in shoetainment, even though Shoes Up is giving me a run for my money every week. I'm like, man, he is killing me with the uploads. I got to work harder. But yeah, man, we do a little bit of everything on the channel, from sneakers to Funkos, as you can see behind me. Live reactions from boxing. I'm gonna start dabbling in the MMA joint. Was watching that fight last night and was like, man, I probably should have went live off of that. Wrestling events probably going live for Elimination Chamber tonight. So just check me out, man. Rock with your boy. We out here.
Yeah, and what is it? So that'll be, at least for tonight, what, like? So do you start with like the main show or the?
No, I don't do pre-show. But
Okay.
I probably like let the first 2 matches go by and then pick up like mid show
Okay, cool.
because those shows are way. I can't do an 8-hour live. You know what
I
I mean?
mean, there are times when it's just hard to watch that whole pay-per-view in general, but that's
Yeah,
another
for sure.
story for another day.
Sure. So I just try to wait till the most anticipated matches get rolling and then hop in.
And that makes sense because, like I said, a lot of it is just it just honestly feels like filler,
For sure.
know.
For sure.
But all right, so let's go ahead and get things kicked off. I don't know what you guys looking at on your screen, but I do have the PDF up shared so people can see that. So the first release, right? The first one that I have up here anyway was the Marsh 350s. Now, I don't know what you guys remember about that, but that was one of those Easy Supply exclusives. And I was trying to get those. I don't really like them a whole lot, but I mean, they're Yeezys. They're nice to have. But my bank said no because they thought that it was fraud. They were like, nope, someone's trying to use your card and buy some expensive shoes from some weird website. And they shut that down.
That happened to me for Wave Runners.
What's that?
Say that happened to me for Wave Runners. They declined my card. Internationally they declined my card.
Yeah, see, and I didn't know.
That's the worst.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, maybe I'd put in let me try changing the address, make it so like the billing and the shipping is the same, because sometimes that's a problem for people. But yeah, I mean, either way, I don't think they look amazing. I don't think most people will disagree with that, but they're not terrible.
I definitely wasn't feeling it. I didn't even give it a second look. I was like, no.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I forgot about that shoe. So that tells you where Madman was.
I'll gamble on some Yeezys if
that was
it look right. I'll gamble on it, but those I wasn't gambling on that.
And looking at it right now, just seeing it, yeah, those are a no go.
But like
I'm not the big
buy it, and then it'll be extremely fire in hand. Like
see,
he's good for that.
That's the thing. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Did you guys get the clays last year?
No, I didn't get the clays, but I had a couple pair flow through my hands, but I didn't keep any.
Right, but
I
like,
didn't get those either.
The way those looked in videos versus in hand, like even my own video, I looked at them like, even this looks different to me.
Yeah.
So that was a weird one. I like them overall. I think they're one of the better releases, at least.
Yeah,
but not a bad shoe at all. I just wish the picture would match, man. Why don't they match?
Yeah, that was a shoe that I haven't seen it in hand, the clays, but I mean, if I was able to get them for a good price, that's a shoe I would own. Because I like that colorway.
Yeah, that was a good one. And I think that was one of those. That was a regional release, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget what the other places had, but whatever. But yeah, about 350s. I'm sure. I think there's probably another one or two for that month. But looking at these one mid disco balls.
The disco ball.
Yeah.
I can't believe that sold out.
Did it?
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
A day one sellout. It gone.
Was there like a story behind it, or is it just something they made and just threw out there?
I hadn't even heard of the shoe. I was trying to get something else the same day it released, and I was like, man, what is this? Sold out. It's like, wow. People bought that? Like, okay.
Yeah.
I think it had something to do with the Grammys or something. It had some little thing behind it. Because I saw it on Sneaker News, or like he did a video on it, and I saw him on there, and I believe that's what he said, but I'm not 100% sure. They're unique. I didn't want them, but
come on,
I was shocked
that they
sold out though.
Those politically correct responses.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nobody to offend here, Your thoughts.
Oh no! There's some trash on this list. We'll get to it.
Yes, we will.
Like those marshes are trash.
Oh man, wait for it.
I mean, not the Marshes. That first pair, ain't that the Marsh? The first shoe we looked at.
Oh yeah, the Marsh. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
Marsh?
yeah. Those are terrible.
All right, so moving on then. What do you guys think about the tens, the Super Bowl tens?
I actually like those. I didn't buy them, but I'm a low key fan of that shoe.
Yeah,
I like them too.
I'm not even a fan of tens. Honestly, I've never owned a pair, so I don't have a real opinion on it. But just the ones I've seen, other than the Paris pack or the Paris release from that city pack a couple years ago.
Those Parises are insane.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they are.
Insane.
But these though, I saw Keep Pushing Kicks put up a video of these, and that was my first time even seeing them, and I'm like, man, those are pretty decent. And then I went to look them up, and that's when I found out they weren't like a wide release. They weren't super limited either, but you just kind of had to. It's one of those things where if you got online like the day they came out, at some point you're probably okay. But yeah, these are looking pretty good, in my opinion.
Definitely, I like tens. I like the remastered pairs better. Like Comfort's way better to me on the remasters. Like a couple older pair of tens that I have, the Comfort's horrible. But
see, that's one thing.
These newer models, yeah.
I had heard that from a lot of people that these are a lot more comfortable than you might think.
Definitely.
Yeah, tens are definitely comfortable. I have a bunch of tens, but
he about to
I got the older tens. What'd you say?
Here comes the flex. You seen him looking around like,
yeah. I was looking because I'm like, I don't got no new tens. But they're comfortable though. Like if you want a comfortable shoe, tens are pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I almost picked up the Army ones for my dad because he does a lot of work outside, and it seemed like, okay, well, if they're comfortable and these look like something that you can get dirty and it doesn't matter because they got that camouflage thing going on. But then like Foot Action was being real erratic with their sales. Like one day they'd be 150, next day they're 190. I'm like, look,
sure,
you need to get that together.
I fell victim to the sale as well. I wanted both pair of those camos, and when they finally got to a price point that I was willing to pay, they were both gone. Well, in my size, they were both gone. Like, well.
Yeah. So what's the difference? Because I did see two different prices, though.
It's two different type of camos. Like one is like, I guess one's like duck camo, and then the other one is like, they called it like woodland.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because even when I was on the webpage, I was like, maybe there's an error. Maybe one of these is grade school or something. But I did notice that one did look a little lighter, but I thought maybe it's just one of those things where since they're not all exactly the same, like the Woodstock Ultra Boost or something, I thought maybe these were produced in one factory at 1 month and these were produced like a couple days later.
You just stabbed me talking about those Woodstocks.
You gonna go back and get the black ones?
I don't think my wallet's gonna allow that to happen. I would like to have both pair of those as well, but I got to find a reasonable price on them, man. They outrageously hitting for those these days.
Yeah, and then that release of those was just like they're supposed to release, and then the website is never updated, and then I just changed it sold out or something.
Terrible.
But all right, let's see. Next up, there was a couple of those Air Max 90s. They had the pink ones. There was also the royal ones and turquoise. You guys got any thoughts on those?
I like 90s, so all three are a go for me. Like I like them all. I mean, I'm not like I would probably cop the blue ones once they go on sale.
Yeah,
but I like 90s.
Yeah, I'm not a huge 90 guy. They make my pinky toe hurt. But I've just found out here recently that buying a size 15 and Air Maxes is kind of like a different world. So I may give them another shot, the 90s and the ones. But we'll see. I got to find that colorway. Y'all know I stray away from pink. I got like one pink shoe. Other than that.
And these are a little different. This is like the OG style. So I'd have to put both pair on or something to see what it really fits like compared to the other ones, but maybe that'll also change your mind. But I like the quality of them. I'm not a huge fan of this particular color, but the royal pair and the turquoise ones, the purple ones were nice too, but those were like, if those go on a low enough price, yes. But as they are right now, it's not that serious. And then what was this? This was I forget what this was called.
That's the AI shoe.
That's the BBC Allen Iverson.
Yeah, that's what it was. Like the ice cream. Yeah, because I remember
the
the
ice cream collab.
acronyms thrown in there. Yeah,
for sure. I actually tried to get those, but by the time I got to SNS's website, my size wasn't up there. So I don't even think they made that in a 14. But I tried.
Because who was it? Somebody was saying that about the Earth 350s, that not 14, but I think it was that they didn't have any 12s. They made 12s, but they mislabeled all of them as 12.5. So for that particular release, if you're looking for a 12, you need to buy something listed as a 12.5. And when you get it, the actual tag will say 12.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that was a little bit of information for you. But I've seen that before when people like you that have like the bigger feet are talking about that, like the grown man size, if you will.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, me, I'm usually good. Usually good.
Y'all got it made, man. We can trade.
I'm good. I like having a lot to choose from.
If I had a regular size foot, man, this would be so much worse. Like,
oh, I mean, that's the other part of it. Like, because I'll look at stuff and, whether it's a women's release or a grade school release or just a standard men's release. I mean, maybe you guys agree, maybe you don't, but there are some grade school only releases that are pretty good. So
yeah, there are.
Like,
there definitely are.
They're going all out for these kids sometimes, and it's like, what about the people that are buying these shoes? These kids aren't buying these themselves. But it is what it is, though. All right. So next, well, that's the blue pair of the 90s. We already kind of covered that. So whose were these?
I think that's Harden shoe, ain't it?
Yeah.
It might be. I'm trying to look because, again, not all this stuff was in order. But actually, I do have the list up. But just looking at them, though, overall, I mean, the colors are good, right? Because that's one thing for me. If you got the right colors, okay. I'm not a big basketball shoe guy because they don't always fit quite right for me. Because, like, they just sometimes feel a little bulky is what I mean. And they don't always look right with just what I wear, you know what I'm saying? But let's see here.
Yeah, I couldn't pull that off. I couldn't pull it off at all. Like, yeah.
So those are the Don issue ones, the Jokers. That's what that was.
Yeah, I would have to try them on. I never put on a pair of Hardens, so I don't even know how they feel.
They young, man. They real young.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the couple pair I had to size up on those. Hardens and Paul George's, even though they're different brands, they both run small.
Yeah, I heard that about the Paul George's.
And what did I have? Was it like the Kyrie 2s that I bought a pair of? And I think I also have a pair of 3s maybe. But yeah, I've noticed that with some shoes like that, they really want to lock you in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kyries are killers too.
Yeah, which is actually what's next up on the list.
How about that? We talked them up.
So those I've seen in person a couple times. I don't dislike them. I'm not sure how I feel about owning them, but I don't dislike them.
I like the theme, but I don't like the shoe. I like the little mummy joint on the sand or whatever on the back of it. That was tight, but that they could have done something different with that to just make it pop a little more, in my opinion.
I mean, I get that. And the way I see these overall, though, they got a lot of these out there, a lot of Kyrie 6s. And a lot of them are looking pretty good, right? So they're not all going to. They put out like 10 pair a month or whatever they're making. They're not all going to be winners, right?
Yeah, I like this shoe, but like you said, I don't think I would purchase it.
Oh,
But
those black shoes, those were Donovan Mitchell's from the Jazz. Javaris corrected us on that.
Oh, those was Donovan Mitchell shoe.
Yeah,
I knew that. I just wanted to see if y'all knew that. You know, that's
It looked like Harden shoe. Like it definitely looked like a James Harden shoe. But I mean, either way it goes, I like the color on it, but I have to try it on, see how I feel about it.
But JJ all day.
Breezy bought those, didn't he?
A lot of
Breezy buy a pair of those.
I've tried a pair on. Wait, did I? I did. I tried on like the all black pair, I want to say, and they did feel a little snug.
What, these Kyrie 6s?
Yeah, I'd say like, I think I tried on like a half size big, and those were fine. But there was something in another recent years that I tried on. It was like you need to go up like half to a whole size, and then it starts to look big, at least on me. You know what I'm saying? So
you wear what, a 9?
So, yeah, I'm not trying to walk around like looking like Wayne head. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. A size 10 ain't going to kill you, man.
That's
not size. That's not going to kill you, man.
No, but some shoes, like depending on like the shoe itself, just look really big already, right?
I understand.
So then when you start to like have to size up or something, it's like I mean, you look at like a size 9 foam and a size 9 NMD, right? Yeah, both sides.
Yeah.
That foam though, and then if you for some reason your size is gone and you can't go down, so you just go up to the next one. but whatever. That's first world problems, I suppose. So these, I saw a couple pairs of these. The React Visions. There's this purple pair, and then there's like another white pair, and I think a blue pair. They might be on the list too, but they don't look bad. But I don't care for them in this colorway.
Yeah, I think those are clean, man. They remind me of the if you ate Now Laters back in the day, they had like a midnight pack.
Yeah.
Something it was like purple. It was those same colors on the Now Later wrapper. And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Now Later flavor. Like if I could ever find that, I'd buy that shoe just to take a picture and then maybe return it. But I like that shoe a lot.
I have to see it in a different colorway. Because I mean, in this colorway, this shoe looks terrible. It's just
that's what I'm saying. Like, but I can see potential in it. I'll give you one of those politically correct answers. Because it looks like, how sometimes you look at something and you're like, okay, well, if it wasn't that color, or if this swoosh was that color, or if they did this, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about those. But there's another pair coming up though, one or two.
Those are bananas.
These, yeah,
those are dope.
These I saw. I don't even remember these coming out or anything. But when I saw the picture, I was like, man, these Stella McCartney's, yeah, I like those.
Yeah, those are fine. Super fun.
It's not bad. I can't say it's flame, but it ain't bad.
No, I mean, and obviously, everybody's got different opinions or whatever, but I
like that colorway, though.
I'm also inclined to like the Ultra Boost. So. So, and this is I'm guessing this is a 20. It's got to be, right? Or is it a 19?
Man, I still haven't gotten a pair of 19s yet.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking at the sales yesterday, and a camera lady actually copped 2 pairs for like $120. And I started looking, but I couldn't force myself to buy a shoe. Like I have to want to buy it.
Yeah,
forcing myself. I was like, nah, I can't. This is forced. I don't want to be forced. Me too, dang it.
I picked up my share I picked up my share of the 90 or of the 19s, but I haven't picked up any 20s yet. And the only reason is because Adidas has not put them on sale. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not crazy about the 20 colors yet either. And I haven't heard anything to make me feel that they're worth the upgrade. But you want to find out for yourself when there's something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm slacking on my Adidas game, so I don't even know what y'all talking about. But I definitely need to get some Ultra Boost because I watch all y'all videos, and you know I do like Adidas. I know like I got mainly Jordans, but I'd like Adidas stuff. But I like old school type of Adidas. But I do want to try some Ultra Boost.
I'm telling you, man.
My feet needs it.
I don't know if you saw the video that I made with my dad where I surprised him with a pair of those.
Yeah, I seen that video.
And maybe you saw his reaction. Like, that's a genuine reaction to like putting on a pair of those things because they go with phenomenal.
Game changer. Till you get 20 miles on them, then they get kind of rigid. But fresh out the box,
yeah.
Once you done got your money's worth out of them, it gets kind of regular. But
right, that is true. That's very, very fair. But at the same time, like, given how they aren't really moving so much, you can often find them. Like the last pair I bought was probably like 90, maybe 85, like shipped, right? Versus like 180 retail. So for that price,
they definitely be on sale. It's just like whenever I'm thinking about getting something like that, I see something else, and I'm just like, no, I'd rather just spend the money on this. But I'm definitely going to get them because they're cheap, and it's so many of them. So I'm just grab a pair I like and rock out with them.
Yeah, that's the thing. They have a million colors. So let's see the ZX 8000s.
Now this is up my alley.
I ain't even seen that, but just based off the snake skin alone, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I haven't seen this shoe. I didn't know the shoe came out either, but I know a little bit about this model. Like I've seen this model before.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. I'm not a snakeskin guy, right? But I'm also intrigued. So I don't know, something about it. It just kind of, it's one of those things where like if I was walking through the store and I saw that, I'd stop like, see what this is all about.
I ask some questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one. I would be interested in that.
And then let's see. And then down under that, it's another pair of those React Visions. Similar to the last pair, it's just that this one's, I think those were black and purple. This is like got that kind of a tan sole with the turquoise and the white upper.
Yeah, that one doing too much. It doesn't help. It doesn't help this shoe because I know McFly said it was fire, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I gotta see a different colorway.
That first one's cool, but this joint right here, nah.
Yeah. I look at this and I'm like, man, there's a. It's like, so when you look at like Fruity Pebbles and you just see like a whole bunch of stuff going on, but yeah, these, I don't know about that. Maybe they look different in hand, but
yeah, it's that color. Like it's doing too much.
Yeah, they really went too far on that one.
I like one thing I will say. I like the idea of having like colored soles, right?
Yeah,
not just like the standard like white. For the most part, with like then they'll have black or blue or something on the bottom. So given that they're kind of branching out, that's one thing I was like, not bothers me, but I don't really care for with like the Ultra Boost. There, so many of them are just like the standard white Boost. It's kind of, so you guys have made enough money on these. Let's switch it up a little bit.
Did you see that one pair that's got the, I know you're not in the snake skin, but that one pair of Boost shoes that have the snake skin printed Boost on it?
I don't think I have. What are they?
I never seen that.
I'm gonna have to look it up, and I think I saw it on Sneaker News somewhere. But the Boost was actually snakeskin printed. And I was like, oh man, that's dope.
Because I know I've seen it.
When we get off the live, if I can find it, I'll send it to you.
Cool. Because the only ones I've seen that were colored were like the Chinese New Year's from this year had kind of like a little bit of splash of color in them. But then there was another pair that was like, it kind of had like a marble look to it, like marble countertop style or something like that.
Yeah, I like that that black iridescent pair. I like those.
Oh yeah, those are nice. The NASA pack, I think it was.
Yeah, whatever they were calling them, those are clean.
So what about these? We were talking about grade school shoes earlier. These grade school sixes, these florals.
It's for the little girls, man. Y'all, all the little young ladies can rock out with that.
That they can. I mean, I'm sure there's some dudes wearing them too. There always is, but not this one. I'm not a fan of sixes though.
If this was in men's, I would grab it. That yellow is nice. I like it a lot.
I often say that I'm not a huge fan of sixes, but I got like 8 pair.
I mean,
It's like it happens.
Six, yeah, sixes are nice. I like sixes.
I have one pair, but like some people like yellow shoes like that. But like, I don't know. It's just like, it's the model itself that just kind of bothers me. Like, I got turned off on it because like I bought some 6 lows back in like the Chrome 6 lows. So
okay,
15 or 16.
That's where you went wrong.
Yeah,
I was just about to say that.
My sister wanted a pair, and I was like, sure, whatever. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I'll get myself a pair too. Why not? Since they're like still in stock. And I got them, and I was like, man, these are not comfortable in any way. And so that just kind of turned me off. And then the other thing, visually, I just don't like the holes in the tongue.
I actually like that part. Like the grip.
Yeah, me too.
For me, I'm a bigger dude, man, and it takes a lot of work to put a shoe on. So having that nose grip up there, you need that. You need boom. You kind of just kick your foot in it.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
See, I wear too many Air Maxes in the Ultra Boost, so it's like just slip it on and I am done. But when I look at this though, like to me, that is one of the factors about the shoe that sets it aside from everything else, right? When you see that, you're looking at a 6. Everything had something. So so that's just like for me. Otherwise, these look very much like, they look a lot like 7s. And I'm like, I'll stick with the 7s.
So you prefer the 7 to the 6?
Yes. For me, it's probably like a 12, 7, and 5 are my favorite.
The 7s are number 2. Wow. And the 6 get no consideration?
Yeah, it's like 12, 7s, and 5s are like it for me. I do have my share of 1s, right? Because they make a lot of them and they're not bad at all, right? I like the 1s. And then what else? 11s. I have a few 11s. I have a few. But like for me, they're nice and all, but they just don't like, I don't look at them like, man, I got to get these 11s. Except for the Win Like 82s because, birth year, right? So I saw that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get these. And they got the right colors on them.
Tar Heel Nation.
Yeah, the 11s, I like the 11s. They're like 1B for me. Like the 8s is my favorite. Like that's where it's at.
Yeah. Okay. I'm coming around.
I'm an 8s guy.
Because
I love the 8s.
I got the take flights first, and then I was like, oh, these are actually pretty decent.
Yeah, that's a good shoe.
What did I get after that? The reverse aquas? No, the South Beach 8s. And later the reverse aquas. But
I still need a pair of South Beaches, man.
I'm telling you, like those
playgrounds too. The black joints, I need those too.
Which ones?
The playground joints, the raids or whatever they were calling them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that pair and the South Beach, I need both of those.
The last time I was at the outlet, this was a few months ago. They had those 8s, the one you're talking about.
Word.
At my outlet, they had them. But they were like 140 still, and I ended up just copping the Laney 5s because those came out after them, but those were only like 100. So I was like, man, I'm not paying 140 for these. But I was like, if they have them when I go back, I'm definitely going to get them. But it was either grab that shoe or grab this one, because I was only grabbing one shoe. I wasn't even supposed to be buying anything for myself. I was going school shopping for my daughter. Now I end up buying stuff for myself. So I was like, I can't even do that.
So from here on out, whenever you make a outlet venture, feel free to let me know. Cash out ready at all times.
All right, I will do that. Like, I'll definitely let you know.
Yeah, my outlet was very much a letdown. I was there on Sunday, but I should be at another one on today's Sunday? No, what is today?
Yeah, today's Sunday.
Saturday? Sunday.
Sunday.
So tomorrow should be at another outlet, hopefully. So
yeah, my outlet's normally terrible too, but that day, I don't know what was going on. They had the 8s in there. They had the 5s. They had some 13s. They had some 9s. They had some decent pair of shoes. And I was just like, I'm so mad I have to go school shopping, man. Because I'd have easily spent like $400 in there.
Ooh, wow. See?
Because they had things that I wanted that I just been waiting for. And I don't go often enough, even though it's only 40 minutes for me. But I don't go often enough. So I was just like, I don't know the next time I'm be up here, but I was like, priorities first. I was like, I gotta look out for her.
Well, you did the right thing, though.
Yeah, I did.
Shout out to adulting.
Yeah.
So, these, I think this is the last pair of these React Visions.
Oh man,
I think that's the best colorway out of all of them.
That's what I was about to say. Like
it is the best one.
It's
but
not my
still
favorite.
Don't know.
It's like it's the best out of like a couple things that didn't look that great. So
yeah,
but definitely the best ones of the pack that are of those first 3. So enough about those though. These.
Yep.
What do you guys think of the plum dunks?
Yep.
Those are a go. I was so mad I couldn't get them.
Yeah.
Sneaker app let me down.
I took the L on those too.
Yeah, I feel like that was a common thing. I think DB's got a pair, and was it those? There's some Safari ones that come out this weekend. I want to try to get those because I like Safari print, and I don't have any dunks, so this could be 2 birds stoned at once.
Yeah.
You don't have no dunks?
No, not a one. They keep me down.
Like I got some dunks, but my dunks is like 10 years old plus. I got some dunks.
Oh yeah, that's right. You got a lot of like the vintage stuff.
Yeah, I got a lot of old stuff.
You got any of these Air Flight 89s?
No, I don't got no Air Flight 89s. I need a pair, but this ain't it though.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one. Mm-hmm.
The white and red one, it's crazy because like I'm not a fan of 4s, but I love this shoe, and like they're kind of the same. Yeah. It's just a little higher, and that's why I think I like it, because I don't like 4s, and so it's just like I only got one pair of 4s, and that's the military blue ones. That's it, and like I like those, but the Flight 89s, I really like them. But that color, I need like the white and red or white and royal blue.
I got you. I can see that being a lot better. I mean, they're not bad colors. It's just they just don't work as well there.
I feel like I would see that in Walmart. You just walk by and those are right next to the John Cena shoes. Like
I would say that. Man,
I mean, you probably would see some Flight 89s as like a Ross or a Burlington.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked to see them there.
I've seen some gems in there for sure.
Let's see. What about these? What do you guys think about these here? No.
See, this is Paul George shoe, right?
Yeah, the PG4.
I like the PG4, but this ain't it. This colorway, no.
All-Star joints with butter.
Yeah, I like those.
Was it the Gatorade ones?
Yeah,
they were like yellow and a bunch of different colors or whatever.
Yeah, those. I wanted those, but it was too much stuff coming out during Hearthstar weekend, so they got a back seat.
I'm also with nothing this year.
Man, look at those.
Yeah, these are, man. I'd like to see them up close because, like, I want to see what these materials are like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those would have been. I'd have flipped them, but I would have liked to see them in hand, like to feel them.
I'm with you 100% on that. It's not something that I can see myself in, but I feel like I could at least appreciate like what went into making it as far as quality goes.
I like that shoe, but I would only wear it one day out of the year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a
Valentine's Day, and that's it. It's the only time I'm wearing
it. Yeah.
Yeah, not a big window of opportunity on those, honestly.
All right, here comes the rant, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's do it.
I'll let you go, man, because I'm mad about this shoe too.
Nah, man. Realistically, I'm over it now. But and honestly, when I first saw the pictures, I wasn't really feeling it. But this shoe has really grown on me, not because it's limited or I couldn't get it or none of that. But I need Jordan Brand to make these shoes more available, man. When we had All-Star last year, we didn't have no Charlotte exclusives outside of the Black Sheep SB Dunks and the Social Status 6s, but those were to Social Status, which ain't nothing to do with Charlotte. Black Sheep is born and bred in Charlotte, but still, we didn't get nothing. And they go to Chicago and they give them the world, man. Chicago.
Yeah, they did.
It seemed like everybody that went to All-Star Weekend walked away with everything that came out that weekend. You know, like off-whites, Chicago, black cement threes, every other little thing that,
I think Measley G copped every shoe.
Yeah, I think he had everything.
Who was that?
Measley G.
Measley G.
Oh, yeah. I mean, were they all for him, or was he like making money off of them?
Both.
Both. Yeah, he had everything.
Well, I guess really, like, you're gonna, if you do that, basically the pairs that you wanted are kind of free in the end.
For sure.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think he had a run of every shoe for himself plus extras on top of that. You know, he was featured on sneakers. Like, that's crazy, man. He showed
Yeah,
out.
it was.
Mm.
Yeah, I just feel like Nike they botched that release. I'm like, at least let me had a draw.
Yeah.
Like, we could at least had a draw, but for them to do it the way they did it, and it's all limited, and I mean, we had no shot.
Yeah, I don't mind taking L's, but just let me think that I got a shot, even if I really don't. Just let me make
exactly
that there's a chance.
Give you the illusion of hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
let's see what's next. As I'm trying, you can
skip that 700.
Okay.
You can skip that.
I don't have anything positive to say. I don't have anything. It's a black shoe that I don't like. But these city packs, though. So there's 4 of them, right? So that pair was, which one was that? Was that the Tokyo pair?
I think that first one's the Tokyo pair.
This was New York. This was Shanghai. And this was Paris, right? And then this one was London.
Yeah.
And then that stops. Okay. But yeah, to me personally, like out of those, I like the Shanghais the most. Because I just like those the most. I don't know. The multicolored thing, that always gets me. That's why I got those Flight Nostalgia 9s, you know what I'm saying? But they're overall.
That's definitely a nice colorway for sure.
My favorite is the London and the Shanghai's.
Yeah. Go back down to these London ones.
Yeah, those London ones. That red, blue, and yellow together, it's nice. It's a nice combo. So I like those a lot.
Then the Paris ones just, I mean, there's no shortage of white shoes, especially when spring rolls around. So they kind of got the short end of that stick.
Yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah, because I was like, this is just like a regular daddy.
Yeah. It's something you would see at Foot Locker, like on clearance for like $40.
Yeah, every summer.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
And then Adidas brought out their Black History Months. So they had the DNA pack, or the DNA one, which is the top ones. Supposedly there's something slightly different about those compared to like the 3s and the 4s, and then they had the 20s. So I don't know. I kind of like the DNA of these two. I kind of like the DNA more.
Yeah, I do too. I like the DNA better than the other one.
The front half of the 20 is okay, but the back half, like if you really just cut it right down the middle, like I'm not really a big fan of the back half. From like halfway through the swoosh or halfway through the stripes to the back, turns into that white gradient. No,
I think that's pretty cool, man. I actually like that bottom pair better. I just don't like how they did the little ankle collar supports on the 19 or the 20. How it's got that outline. I like them solid, like the top joint. But if I had to pick a shoe, I'd pick that bottom shoe.
I got you. And looking at it from like a comfort perspective, like I'd lean towards the bottom ones also, just because I know what I'm getting into. Because like to me, I've heard that the 20s aren't as comfortable as the 19s, but the 19s are way more comfortable than the 4s. And these DNAs are probably somewhere between like the 4 range.
Indeed.
Let's see. Okay. The New Beginnings.
Oh, rant. Y'all ready? I'm going to try I wanted that out of everything. All All-Star Weekend, had I got that, I don't think I would have probably bought nothing else. But
yeah,
I didn't have a chance. So
that's another one. Like, I just don't understand how it wasn't on a sneakers app. Like, do a draw, let me take the L, because I probably was, but just give me a shot. That's all I asked for.
It's not too much.
Definitely.
I just asked for a shot. My mom told me that she said she was going to buy me this shoe, like when I was little, the Airship.
Uh-huh.
She had told me about that. I'm like, what do you know about this? Because she was like, that looks familiar. Because I was showing it to her, because I was like, I want the shoe. And she was like, yeah, I remember that. And I just thought she was BSing, because she doesn't know nothing about shoes. But she was like, I think it came out like 84. And I was born in 85. So she was like, yeah, I thought about getting them for you, but she didn't do it.
I remember telling my mom like a couple years ago or something that I really like Jordan 12s, and I remember seeing them when I was in high school. She's like, oh, why didn't you ever say anything? I would have got you a pair. I'm like, what? You bought me like a Sega game. Like, a game for like a year.
Yeah, my mom's only bought me one pair of shoe in my whole life.
What shoe is that?
The Bread 11s.
Oh, yeah, you said that in your video. Okay.
Bread 11. That's it. She would not. They cost too much, so she would not buy me shoes, man. When I was 14 years old, I wore a size 14 shoe.
Jesus.
So
dang, so you've been wearing the same size since 14?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would stop, and it did. I was like, thank you, Jesus.
All right, so the 10 wings and these LeBron 7s, these are All-Stars, I think.
Yeah.
All-Stars.
So personally, again, like I already said how I feel about 10s, but all that aside, I just don't like these. And I do like those 7s though.
I like the concept behind this 10, but I don't like that 10 either.
It was like the transit system or something, right?
Yeah, it was something dealing with that, and I think it had something to do with like kids. Like, it's something like the kids had did, but it had something to do with something. But I did like the concept. But yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But those LeBron 7s,
yeah,
those are
because normally I don't really pay a whole lot of attention to his shoes. We just never really have. But I saw a couple videos of those, and they look like in the hand it's probably a decent color. I don't think I've actually seen them. Though these I am not a fan of.
What, the Monstars?
Yeah,
I like those.
I like the Monstars.
I liked there's a black and red pair last month. Those were kind of nice, and there was also like a gray and turquoise pair last month. Those were nice, but I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of these.
I have to try them on because I hear how comfortable they are. I
I
just
have
got to go
those
to the store and try them on.
Yeah, it's like 3 pair that I want. I'm just waiting on the price to drop.
Yeah, but though these the UNC to Chicago's, it wasn't in the cards for me apparently. I tried, didn't happen. I blame FLX.
I got those. that's my pickup. It's one of my pickups.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, you ain't even ask me. You already know. you already.
I mean, because like when I saw the first like the men's pair, whenever that was last year.
Yeah.
But then I saw these and I'm like, well, clearly the women are winning this round. But
it's not even close.
No, like that. Oh. I'm not completely against patent leather, but it's kind of a case by case basis, at least on ones anyway.
I hate it on ones. Like I don't mind patent leather pieces, but they all like patent leather shoe. I hate like blue chills. I love the color blocking on blue chill, but I hate the shoe because it's patent leather.
Oh. See, I've heard that the creasing can be a little crazy. The only ones that I've really seen in person, other than like at a distance somebody walking by, was the gold toe lows, and those you could tell that they were somebody's like kind of everyday shoe, you know.
Yeah.
It was I don't know if you guys know, he used to be called Filthy Sneaks, but now he's Philosophical Sneaks. He's not on Instagram all the time anymore, but he used to be pretty regular. But I saw him wearing them, and like the creasing was just crazy. Yeah, oh, here we go. Talking about these earlier, kind of sort of.
Yeah, that's a go. I like those.
Oh yeah. This is the kind of thing that like would jump out at a lot of just casual people too. You know what I mean? Because you just see the colors and like, this is something I want, even without knowing what it is. So that is me for sure. I mean, if the price is right though, which I don't know how these sold or anything like that.
Yeah, they're pretty much gone. Oh, I mean, there's. Huh?
I said the tax folks bought them all.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Because on Sneaker app, there's only like I think 17, 18 is something like that. It's 2 big sizes.
Oh wow, that's what's up.
Yeah, because I was looking at them and there was nothing left.
So downloaded the wrong picture for this next one, but these right here, the Adidas Superstars, like they're made for Run DMC.
Yeah.
What you guys think about? They came out with this pair and the black pair. It's just the standard shoe, but no laces, right?
Yeah.
Those actually released that came out.
I saw somebody do a review of them.
So I haven't seen a review on them.
I don't know if it was one of those early look things or not. Now that you question it, but I did see somebody talking about them.
Yeah, had I seen that, I would have definitely like you said, they got a black pair. If I saw that, I definitely would have copped that black pair.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just inverted.
Yeah, for sure. I would have bought that 10 times out of 10 had I known about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's classic. This is the type of Adidas I like. It's classic.
Right.
Can't go wrong with some shell toes.
So yeah, I can see that appealing to a lot of people. And then the Def Jam Puma, they had 2. They had the Clyde, like this low here, and then they had the Sky? Yeah, the Sky, like the high pair. So
I like the low Clyde. I don't like that high pair.
Yeah, I like the high one. I posted those on IG not too long ago. That whole little Def Jam thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would lean towards the low personally. I got no problems with the high, but I just kind of like the low a little bit more.
I still got a pair of those highs around here somewhere from like 2000 or something. I don't know where it's at though, but it's in here somewhere.
Then these the the Pusha T Dame 6.
Yeah, I slept on those. I slept on those hard. Those are pretty clean.
It's not bad.
Yeah, they strange, but I like strange. I think that's why I'm drawn to it.
It's
Yeah.
definitely strange.
Yeah, I mean it's a little different, but it's a little out of the ordinary, but I'm not against it.
Yeah.
These was this the trophy, the Kyrie 6 trophy?
Mm-hmm. Those are hard to me. I like those.
Hated it.
Those are a go for me. If that, I don't even because I think they might have sold out.
I wouldn't be
Not sure.
surprised. I mean, I only say that because like I could be thinking of something wrong, but I thought like JJ All Day did a video on these or something. But
I think he did. He did. I think he did.
But they look good though, you know? And the price point is like 110 or maybe 120.
I think it's 120.
And so if you have any kind of coupons or whatever, discounts, like knock that down because they're not going to be all stingy about it. So I don't know. And I hear that they're actually pretty good as far as like performance goes for like actually playing it. So seems like a worthy pickup in my eyes.
Yeah, I would have picked them up, but my eyes were elsewhere.
Now, these on the other hand, the Zoom Freaks, the Employee of the Month, I like the idea of it. I do. It goes that far for me.
I like the Soul Glows and the original Coming to Americas, but I don't like that one.
Yeah, I don't like this one, but I do like the Soul Glows and the Coming to America ones. I like that rose one too. It was like white and red.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I like that they're, representing the movie, doing that whole little group of shoes or whatever, but compared to the others, this is not, it doesn't compare. Now I don't know if they have any
Blazers the other day too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The McDowell ones.
Yeah, just waiting on them to show up.
Of course, like I said, you're always waiting on something to show up.
Yeah,
you can skip that.
Okay, cool. They're not.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Did that release too? I missed that.
I thought I saw them, but like something like this, I paid no attention to. Like I saw that it was happening, and I was like, whatever. I don't care in any way.
Yeah, those were never on the radar.
Yeah. And what about these roses? The D Rose 1. They had this pair in like a white pair, something like that. I'm not a fan.
They're not bad. They're not bad to me, but I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah.
Garbage truck juice.
See, yeah, I looked at that because I saw the 2 pair. I'm like, this is not, good for him having his own shoe, but and I'm not a fan of these either. The Yeezy.
That Quantum.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are hot dog water.
Hey, we got a dude, and when I was in college, his label brand name was Hot Dog Water.
Really?
Yeah, like for real. That was the name of it, Hot Dog Water.
That is.
I like those Quantums though. I think they dope.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the black part on the back. Just I don't know. It's weird.
I think it looks much better when 3M hit it, but
it probably will look better.
I want to get a pair. Maybe not that pair, but I'm gonna get a pair of those at some point.
Well,
it might look better with a different color. Like it's just that colorway for me, but I don't like that. I don't like that shoe.
Yeah, but I mean, I do like 3M though. I'm not gonna.
I like 3M too, but that one ain't doing it for me.
Yeah. What about these?
I like them.
It's too much blue.
It is a lot. It's
too much blue for me.
It is a lot.
I love my Forces though. I love my Forces, but that's way too much blue.
It's the color combination, that blue and that red is just nice. I like them, but I like bright stuff. I like loud stuff. So that's up my alley.
I like loud too, but I just can't do it all.
What was that like, Fable or Tall Tale from back in the day with the blue bull?
Oh, with the big blue ox with the
yeah, right? That's what that remind me of.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I forgot all about Paul Bunyan. That's a name that I have not said in years.
It happens.
Oh man,
I make people tap into the archives, man.
Yeah. So, the off-white fives.
I mean, I had a chance. That's all I could say. But I mean, if I hit on this, they were gone. I was selling them.
Oh yeah, these are not a keeper by any means.
I wasn't keeping that shoe at all.
Yeah, definitely a flip shoe, for sure.
Yeah,
but I can't hate. Nike gave me a chance, and I didn't get it. So,
well, hey, at least you turned it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
they gave me a chance.
Well, there were two of these basically. Like there was the standard red pair, and then there's the Chicago version that just had Chicago on the back. Which
there go. I like them.
I didn't want them at first. I got the early access and was like, yeah, I'm gonna probably flip these later. And then after I did my review, I was like, man, I'm keeping these, bro.
I remember seeing that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was something coming. Well, I was saving my money because I saw that I got the early access too. I was in there. I could have checked out. I'd have got them, but I was saving my money. I was hoping because I wanted the ones, which I ended up getting, but I wanted those fives too.
Right, but I don't know. I don't have anything really against threes. I had the black cements, right? And so I'm kind of good with those. But these, it was just the red. It seemed like it was going to be a little too much for me. But I did see them in stores, and they did look better, but they still weren't something that I just could see me really wearing. Because I figured for that much money, I'd rather just buy something different that I know I'll at least take to the track pretty often or something.
For sure.
Okay, I could dig that.
The KD12s.
I'm not a fan of the shoe. I haven't liked KDs for a long time though.
I want to like the KDs more than I do because it was the KD8s that kind of like was one of the first things that I bought outside of an Air Max. I was like, oh, there are other decent shoes. So I want to like his shoes more, but I saw a pair of these that I like the color of. It was one of the first ones, kind of like a light blue. There's a lot of pastel colors. And I liked those, but I didn't like this shoe. Something about it just doesn't look right to me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, like once a year I see a KD colorway that I like, but I never buy it for some reason.
Yeah, like they're just, I don't know. What about these? Did you guys see these? The Veronas, Air Max Veronas?
Isn't that like the 270, like 200 or something?
Well, the 200 has a different air bubble thing on it that looks more like a smaller block, like what's that shape? Is that a trapezoid? I don't know. Whatever. It's a little different, but
okay. This shoe's not bad though.
No,
it's just the colorway. I need a better colorway than this.
I agree.
Yeah, I can see it being nice though. Like you said, in a different color. The Adapt BB2s.
Price point's too high.
Yeah.
Indeed it is. And I mean, unless you're Kofi Kingston or something, that guy.
Yeah, it's just too high. I would love to try them out though. But
yeah, I like the Hirachi ones though. I was really feeling those, but I didn't want to pay for them.
Yeah,
Because we what $400 price tag, right? Or $350?
Yeah, the Hirachis were $350 and those were $400.
Yeah, I can't do it.
$400 is a lot of money for like a. I mean, I get there's technology involved and you can control it with your phone or whatever, but there's nah. I'm
It's
good.
not worth. It's not worth that.
That's why I don't have any 4Ds. I want a pair of those bad, but I can't pay that type of money for them.
I feel the same way. Now, Adidas did have a sale last month that brought some of the 4Ds down to about like it was two something. I'm like, okay, that's not terrible. It's still kind of a lot. Just like it's still like a decent chunk of money that you'll notice is gone. But percentage wise, pretty good.
Is those 4Ds even moving? Because I never see nobody with them. And I think it's because of the price point, but have y'all seen them in hand or anything like that?
I've seen them in hand.
Yeah.
Because like I've been to stores that have them because it's a hard sell, right? I've never seen anybody wearing them around to ask like what they thought of them. But a couple days ago, I did get an email from Adidas that they started putting out some black version, like some black colored ones, because all the other ones were just that lime green.
Mm-hmm.
I think they might have had one pink there, but either way, they finally put some color to them. So that's cool, but the price though, I feel like one day I'm gonna have to get a pair when they hit me with enough discounts, and maybe I got like a gift card to throw in there or something, because they just want so much from me.
Yeah, those are too much.
So now these both have a lot going on here.
Them is Westbrook shoe, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So those
I don't know how I feel about I don't know how I feel about them. But you got a Westbrook, don't you, McFly? Don't you got something like this?
I got two of them, but I got the previous model. That's the newest version. I don't have those yet.
Okay, because it kind of looks like the one that you have, but maybe not.
Yeah, side by side, you'd be like, nah, that ain't it. But I see why.
Okay. Yeah, it just reminds me of the first model.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a pair of those. I'm not gonna get that one, but I'm gonna get a pair.
Because you said they were comfortable, because you like sold me on them. I liked how they look on your foot, because I wasn't a fan of them at all.
Yeah, that's definitely a very comfortable shoe.
Sure. So that was one that I might have to. I need a better colorway.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of some of the modern stuff is it's pretty high up on the comfort. Even with these LeBron 17s, like, because I've never tried a pair on, but I did pick a pair up, and they aren't as heavy as you might think, and supposedly they don't feel as bulky as they look, which is one thing I noticed about like the Air Up Tempos. They looked bulky to me, but when I tried a pair on, they were fine.
For sure.
But these, I had considered buying a pair and thinking like maybe if I get these, and then whenever the movie comes out, the interest will be higher. Well, the interest jumped up later that day, and those were gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
To get them on sale, and then when I went back, they were gone. And I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, when I seen them have them on during the All-Star weekend, I was like, man, these things gonna be gone. And I had other priorities, but yeah, that's the shoe I wanted. That Swag Hammer is hard. I wanted those.
I have some mixed feelings about the tongue piece just because the way it looks, but I mean, I get why it looks like that, so I'm not mad at it. It's just one of those personal things. But overall, I think these are pretty decent for especially for LeBron shoes, because I'm generally not a fan. Let's see, got some Black History Month from Converse here.
I wasn't a fan of this theme of Black History Month from Converse. Like, I didn't like any of these, but they had one like the Breaking Barriers that came out like in January, breaking down barriers. I like those, but these I'm not feeling these, because they had the regular Chuck and they had the top one. They had the pro model.
I just didn't like. I don't think I liked any of them. I don't think I liked any of the Black History Month shoes that I saw this year. I mean, those Adidas were okay, but I don't know. And I think, is it next? Yeah. So these are the Air Max and Air Force Black History Month. Air Max,
Yeah.
right? I already don't really like 95s.
Man, you don't like 95s?
I know, I get that every time from everybody.
Oh,
Like, I do all kinds of Air Max videos, and people are like, where's the 95s? I'm like, here's the thing.
I love that's my favorite Air Max 95s.
Yeah, I didn't buy any of the Black History Month shoes this year either. I didn't like any of them this year. I usually try to always get for the past 3-4 years, I've always got the Air Force One, but this time around I didn't. I skipped all of them.
Remember, was it I think it was 2 years ago when Adidas made that all white shoe for Black History Month?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like,
I was like, what is Adidas doing?
Man, yeah, that was a little crazy. Speaking of crazy, these here, the Mickey Mouse 3D Stan Smith. Did you guys see this?
One of those.
No, I never saw that.
Yeah, this thing is weird on the eyes.
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
But I wanted to put it in there just to see what you guys thought of it. Like,
who's gonna have on some random 3D shades just walking around? Like,
yeah, I haven't even seen 3D shades. And when's the last time you even saw 3D shades outside of maybe a movie theater?
Yeah, at the movies, that's it. And they not the old school red and blue joints, you know,
No.
fancy now. But
yeah, exactly. I used to get them in like comic books or something like that. I don't remember. I just remember having the little paper ones from time to time, you know?
They probably come with them, but hell, only you can see it.
That is true.
Yeah. Glasses, look at my shoes.
And you'd have to stop so people could really take it in, you know?
Yeah.
I think the concept is cool, but yeah, like you said, it's a cool concept.
McFly, there's a question in there in the chat for you.
It is? Hark, who goes there?
I don't know how much the delay is, but it just popped up from Keep Pushing Kicks. I was talking about him.
Trolling, man.
Because I know he got a lot of stuff lately.
Yeah, he got it all. I tried to get him to sign up for Who Has a He. He didn't want to do it.
I don't know why. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
But you're asking like what you thought of the New Beginnings. Well, what we thought of the New Beginnings pack.
Nah, I think he's trolling us, man.
Yeah, that's a super troll right there.
But no, go ahead and answer him. Go ahead.
All right, for the pain and torture of going through this twice. just because it's you, Keep Pushing Kick. Just because it's you. Love the pack, but hate that it wasn't readily available to the masses. Us peons just have to look at you guys and be jealous. And I don't like being jealous, man. It rarely ever happens in my life, but I'm jealous.
I mean, I gotta concur. It's the same thing. Like that was what I wanted. I wanted that pack.
That is fair. I mean, that seems to be the general consensus. Like, I wasn't like going for it, but I do usually like the idea of packs like that because it's just something that just goes together, you know, like to represent whatever the case may be. I don't know. I am looking. Well, I don't think they're doing another DNA pack for those like they did in January, but I am looking forward to the next round of those to get some Hirachis. These slip-on 720s.
Trash.
Right.
Yeah, you can skip it. That you can skip that.
Like, I will say this. I am a big Air Max guy. That is no secret. I really wanted to like the 720, and I tried, and I just can't. And like I look at it and I'm just like, man, like why is this shoe? Why did they do this? You know, it's like the comfort, like it feels awkward to wear. And people say, oh, well, maybe you break it in and blah, blah. It's like, look, like for this price point compared to anything else that costs that would compete with it, everything else is better easily.
For sure.
So I'm not gonna.
I agree with you.
I
So
tried
it's
one
like-
pair at the outlet, and I didn't even bring them back up after that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the outlet. I'm gonna try a pair on. I'm gonna try to cop those B Trues when they were about to drop. And I went in there and put that thing on, and I was like, this is dead, buddy.
Now
Yeah.
the B Trues, I did like those.
Yeah, I think that's dope, but just that overall performance of the shoe, I was like, man, they can keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try it on. Like, but I've heard nothing. Like, I don't know too many people who like it, like the feel of them.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you've never worn anything that's like truly comfortable, they're probably not bad. That's my review. Anyways, what's that? The tail light and the flax. Was it flax? 350s. Yeah,
that sounds about right.
I like both of these. I think I like the top one more though, the tail lights.
So that was Euro, right?
Yeah, the top one was Europe and the bottom one was Asia. And I think Australia, something like that. But yeah, so anything to say?
I think they both basic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, neither one is like anything super new, you know what I mean? And like lately, other than the Earths, every 350, a lot of the 350s that have come out, like I've had to go and look at something else to see like this is different in some way, right?
Yeah, because I was looking at it too. I was like, didn't we talk about this? But I was like, no, this is a little lighter. So I was like, I think it's different.
Even when I saw like the thing that comes out this coming Saturday, I was like, wait, aren't those the taillights? Are they just like? But no, those have like a orange sock liner, not an orange.
The Desert Sage.
Those are sages or whatever. Those are dope. I'll try to get those.
That I actually like those. Yeah, I do like those Sage ones.
Yeah, but it's just
I like this one too.
The Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Earth. See, like I was talking to McFly, like that looks very dark chocolatey, like dark and chocolatey. In hand, not so much.
Sand.
That's McFly. That's the one you did the review on, right?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Okay, because it looks like an Oxford tan to me.
Yeah.
Like that color.
Yeah, it don't look like that picture.
No, it does not. The Reebok Instapumps. Thoughts?
Hey, since we got Instapumps on the screen, random question. How did y'all feel about the Reebok Boost Instapump?
Let me do a quick search because I do not.
What?
Yeah. Is the Tom and Jerry one?
No, or any of them, just the model in general that they put Boost on the Instapump.
No, but I'm saying, is the Tom and Jerry one like the one you're talking about? Is that a?
I don't know. I know that Tom and Jerry.
Oh, okay.
Gray, but they had like a black pair and the red, black, and yellow joint. But
I would have to. I have to see it because I don't know what it is offhand. I would have to see them. But this shoe's not bad though.
The biggest size they made was a 13, but they did that. They put Boost on the Instapump.
It's interesting.
I don't like the one on the screen though, but I do like Instapumps.
So, yeah, looking at those, I do remember the Boost version. I remember looking at it, and there was like a lot going on. I never made a full opinion on it because I never really saw them in person though. Because sometimes it's like you want to see, okay, what's really going on here. What is this? This was an answer? Something. Bethel High, right?
Yeah, Bethel High.
Yeah, okay.
The AI 5, I think.
So no look pass on those.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of that model. I like AIs, but I don't like that one.
That is very fair. What about the Fear of Gods? I that's not me.
I want to try a pair, but not that super high joint.
Yeah, I'm not into like that boot style like that.
I like them, but it's that price point, $350.
Yeah, that's I wasn't even thinking about that, but that makes the firm no even firmer. So.
I like this one. Like that, I really like it. I feel like a lot of the colors have been the same. They're kind of like they're just toying with different variations of it. So it's just like I like these two colors together, but it's the price point. I can't do it.
Yeah,
it's dope for sure.
Yeah, I like that colorway.
Yeah, it's one of the better ones. What is that? Oh,
you already know how I feel, man.
Yeah,
flip purposes only, right there.
Yeah. So, what about the?
I do like the colors though. I like that orange and black.
And then, yeah, I mean it's nice to have a little flair to it, I suppose, but overall, still a no. And then there's these golf. Do either of you guys golf? I've never golfed. I don't
never golfed.
I used to, but I had like a legit bag and clubs and everything. But when I turned like 22, I quit.
Oh, okay. Did you have any fives? Any golf fives?
No, sir.
I was like, I don't even think they was making them at that time.
Oh yeah, I strongly doubt that was a thing.
Yeah, I've seen. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of golf shoes lately.
Yeah, they've been flooding for like the past 2 years or so. They've been running with all the golf shoes,
and they're actually good shoes to flip.
Really?
Because people want them. They sell out. They all sell out.
Oh wow!
And they go for decent prices too. So I was like, either people just they really like golfing, or there's just it's a nice market to tap into. But they all sell out.
That is a pure flex shoe.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like if I golfed, like I would buy all of those golf shoes, every one of them. You know what I mean? And I would golf more just because of that. But you know, because that would just be me. Because I'm like, oh, I can get these likely no problem.
Yeah.
Did these golfs sell out? DB is asking that.
I think they did.
Really? I
think they did.
They just look like they'd be. I don't know what golf shoes are generally like anyway. But one thing that I do want though is these Georgetown questions.
Yeah.
Now this is the AI shoe I love. That's those are go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wait on the price drop, and I'm gonna cop those for sure.
Yeah, that's a go. I like them.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Those, because Jeezy 509 just did a video on those recently, and they are looking pretty good. I haven't seen them in stores though. Maybe, hopefully, I'll see them soon because I'm curious what they look like. I haven't seen those all gray suede ones in stores either, though. Which you would think, at least for me, I would think that being out here in Virginia, I'd see, at least especially in this part of it, that I'd see his shoes a lot, but not the case. And then what were these? The Toon Squads, I think.
Yep, 17 lows.
Yeah.
Weak sauce.
You said weak sauce.
Yeah, weak sauce.
I like them.
No, you don't. Not.
I do like them though.
Yeah, I mean, like it's
they would have it's not something I would rush out and get. Like if they were on sale, I throw them in the collection.
I mean, I
feel like they should have put as much love on them swag hammers as much love into the Toon Squad as they did the swag hammers, man. I mean, it fits and it's the colorway and all is right, but if you're gonna do like a movie themed shoe, I think you need to go all out. Like,
this looks. If I saw it,
I could agree with that.
If I saw this, I would think maybe it's an Olympic shoe or like a 4th of July thing or something.
Yeah.
I mean, and you could probably just pull it off like that. No one would even question it. Let's see. I don't remember what these were called. These Kyries. These were.
I forget.
Nobody cares.
Gray. So they may not have had a name. They may have just been some gray Kyries, but it's not a bad color though.
Nah, it's not. But it's not for me.
Right. Though again, I know we talked about the other Air Max 90s already. I like these. I'd like to see them, but the men's pair of these sold out on Nike anyway.
I like the colorway of those too. Those are dope.
Yeah, the colorway is A1.
So I'm hoping, because this was one of the first pairs that I saw of like the upcoming 90 OGs, but it was like the last pair to release, you know? And they came out in England and other overseas places it was a few weeks ago, at least like 3, maybe 4 weeks ago. Because I saw them floating around and all that. I think I can't remember all the people's names of the videos that I watched, but somebody that I watched regularly had a pair of them because he was like living out there where they are. But yeah, if I see them in stores though and they stick around, like the Volts, because I definitely wanted those Volts, then I will get them. These Travis Scott Dunk Lows. I don't know if these actually came out or not. Okay.
I mean, if you want to call it that.
They were skate shop only. They didn't release on Nike or nothing, but only the skate shops got them.
Ah, okay.
And I signed up and I took the L.
Yeah, I went on the website and I mean they gave me a chance.
Well, that's
because I was selling them anyway.
I actually would have kept that, man. I think they're pretty dope.
Hold on, what's this say? They were backdoor. Keep pushing kicks. He knows what he's talking about.
He said those were backdoor only. That was a good one.
The truth hurts.
Hey, and then the 380 mist reflectives. That was something where like I just couldn't care about these, and then I saw the little notification, like, go to Yeezy Supply or wherever and try to get in. I was like, no.
It was taking too long for them to even drop those. I waited like an hour, 2 hours for that shoe to even release.
Yeah,
like, please.
See, I went through all that with the Marsh thing. I was like, you know what? No.
I like those 380s, but I didn't try for them. I actually like them.
Yeah.
If these were maybe like none of his shoes are general release, but if these were closer to the standard release of like a 350 and it was not the reflective, and which meant like I had like your average chance of getting these, yeah, I'd give it some thought. But knowing how that website works and knowing how just that world can be in general, it's like, no, this is going to 100% turn into a waste of my time. So I passed. Don't know what else I did.
Yo, where did that come from?
Where did those? I ain't seen them 98s. When did those drop? I missed that.
Like right at the end of the month, because the only thing after was the Pine Greens. But these are the Air Max 98 bubble pack. It's a women's release, right?
Oh man, shit.
But
those are lovely.
Yes,
yeah, those are dope.
And it's that bubble pack, which makes me think more are coming. So I'm curious about that.
Oh, I need that shoe. That's something I need.
These are looking pretty good, though. I like that. It has a lot of the colors I like. I'm not a huge fan of predominantly white shoes, right? But you make your exceptions sometimes, right? And then
I don't know how I missed that.
I'm pissed. I'm highly upset that's not it. I would have went and bought that right now if I could fit that shoe.
Yeah, that's a shoe that I would buy now. It is.
Keep pushing. He said you need a 19.5 in women's.
It's a 15 and a half, man. Get it right.
Keep pushing kids for like a 13, so he ain't that hard for me.
He ain't far behind by any means. but he's right at the cutoff of getting all of the shoes.
And then finishing things off was the Pine Green 2.0s. Personally, I like these, but not more than the ones.
I like these better than the first pair.
Yeah,
it's the color blocking for me.
I like the first pair better, but I do love that shoe.
Yeah, came out at a bad time for me because like that was around the time when I was like power stuff or whatever. That's not been the case because these weren't hard to get from what I saw.
I was able to pick them up on Foot Locker. I ain't bought a shoe off Foot Locker in like 5 years.
Because it seemed like
I need the points.
It seemed like they were in stock on Nike for long enough to go to like, you know, for everybody to jump in and get their pair as long as you were online at a decent time.
Yeah.
And then in stores, I saw that they had a couple restocks online, and it's different in different stores, like you're around the cities or whatever. Sure, but overall they looked like they were a pretty easy pickup.
Yeah, and I had a $25 coupon too, so I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, them joints were gone around here, man. We had for one, it was tax time. For two, it was CIAA, which I don't know if y'all know what that is, but CIAA.
Yeah, I know about the CIAA.
Yeah, it's the black basketball tournament for historically black schools or whatnot.
Yeah,
so we had a lot of traffic, man. And the same mall I went to yesterday to get the UNC threes was the same mall I was at for Pine Greens, and neither one of them, they both gone. Like they ate those up around here. But some places say they still got them in the malls, like sitting.
See, that's what I see. Like, I'll see that on random releases, especially with something like when like the Crimson, not the Crimson 10, the Hyper Crimsons. Around that time, when a couple of ones came out in the beginning of last year, they would sell out online, but then you'd see maybe some stores in Indiana that had all the sizes. Then you'd see another store over here in Ohio that's got nothing. Yeah. So sometimes it's just like that particular market where you are, but I don't know. But we have made it to the end of that. So the next thing to do, where's the stop screen share portion? So now the next thing, gonna do a little show and tell, if you will. So McFly or PTown, if you would like to go first, pull out your 2 or 3, and pay attention, people, because there will be a giveaway at some point.
All right. Okay. So what I did was instead of attempting to show all the shoes that I bought in a month, which would take us 12 days. I narrowed it down to some of my favorite cops. I was able to get the UNC to Chicago's, the Red Cement 3s, and Pine Greens, but I figured instead of showing that, let me show you something that you might not have seen or might not have been paying attention to. So I copped these. Let me get that out of the way. All right, we good? Kind of? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong. Hold up. This way. Boom. There it is.
I see.
The Juneteenth Air Max 98s. Cop these, man. This shoe is ridiculous. Had to have it.
Yeah, that shoe's nice.
Yeah, the 3M on here is crazy. If you haven't seen my review, be sure to check that out. Shameless plug.
Nothing shameless around here.
It's another reason why I came up here to make this easier. I also grabbed the pony hair 4s. Got a steal price on those. So now I got 2 4s in the collection. Yay me. Shout out to Stadium Goods for that joint.
Okay.
And lastly, man, we're gonna shout out the homie E-Money Shoes, because without him, I wouldn't have this shoe, the sleeper of all sleepers, and that is the Denim 6.
Okay.
The denim?
Those Denim 6s are growing on me.
Yeah, I wanted them to jump. I just didn't want to pay retail for it, and then somebody didn't claim the money from E-Money's giveaway, so I won the money. So this shoe cost me a whopping $64.
Okay,
you can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Yes, sir. So shout out to E Money and his giveaways, man.
Yeah, that dude's. Yeah, he was.
Oh, speaking of giveaways, I also got a giveaway going on right now, but you got to find it to know about it. So it's like a scavenger hunt.
PTown knows about those because that's how my last other giveaways have been.
Yeah, man, I be on them, Joe. I be on them.
Yeah, you did. Like, I don't know. I haven't looked at my thing lately, but I want to say that overall through the life of the channel, I think I've given out like $400 or something and whatever. And percentage wise of that, like you are like easily at the top of it. It's crazy.
Yeah, there was another one that you had given out. It was like a coupon. Like you had this, you said you just put it on the screen and you was like, whoever uses it. So I had it saved in my thing. And I was going back to women's aquas with it.
Yeah.
That shit was gone, man. I was so mad.
That's another
I was like, because I had the old one. So I was just going back a new one. And I was like, all right, it's gone low enough. Let me go use this coupon. And it was gone.
Yeah.
Because it was like just on the screen. So I was like, I guess it just, because I had it saved. So I was like, I guess it does. It just like whoever uses it first, they just take it.
Yeah.
So it was gone.
Because it was in a video that wasn't talking about any shoes. And it's just like at some point towards the end, the middle or whatever. And I was like, all right, if anybody uses it, great. I'm sure somebody will.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where you basically have to be ready to buy right now to make it in your face.
Yeah, I was being cheap.
It happens. But you want to show us a couple things you picked up?
Yeah, I mean, I could show y'all. It's like, because I didn't do videos on it, so you still gotta watch the video. So it's exclusive stuff.
Show like one or two or something, so that way people still have leave a little suspense.
All right, I'll show two. I'll show this one. All right, so I went back on GOAT to grab these. Like this was like my first pickup for the year. These fives. So I grabbed these on GOAT. So I mean it was a good price. So I was just like, I need like this to me was one of my favorite shoes that came out last year. Like this would have been on the nice, though. This would have been on that list. My top 10 or 15 cops or whatever I had. So yeah, this is that.
That's a question real quick to Eric Arts. He asking about Nike uses a glue that dissolves in 8 years. I don't know anything about that, but I do know that things will break down over time.
I got a lot of shoes that are over 8 years old.
But I have plenty of Air Maxes that go back to 2006, which is over 8 years ago. If I did the math right.
Yeah,
and they're fine.
Yeah, the only shoes I know that actually fall apart are like 3s and 4s, those with the solid soles. But I've got shoes that are 10, 15 years old and they're fine.
Yeah. So
as long as you wear them and don't just let them, if you don't wear them for 8 years, you're probably in trouble. But if you actually wear the shoe over the course of ownership, you won't have problems for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Because I think Bobby Snickerman did a video a while ago where he got a pair of original Jordan 9s.
Yeah.
And he wore those. They looked fine out of the box. He wore them around. I never saw him do a video saying anything happened with them, like negatively.
Yeah, he wore them a couple times.
All right, so now I guess I'll show mine off here. Get some stuff out the way. We'll go with those because I had all this stuff sitting on the side. So first off, the first one I'm going to show here is this. The Airmen 1 premium from the Curry pack, right? Let me switch over to the other camera, make sure I'm holding the thing steady. So these, from StockX, right? So these, the Currys came in 3 colors to match up with 3 flavors, right? And I'm a big Curry guy, so I'm also a big Air Max guy. And these were a must-have for me, so I was able to complete the set. So not something that came out in February, but hey, it's March. Air Max went around in these parts, so why not bring out an Air Max, right?
Yeah,
So
those are nice. I like those.
Yeah, I still say that I think the brownish tannish pair is probably my favorite. If you saw the video, go watch. If you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't see the video, go see the video. Same with each of them. Like, go watch theirs too. And then we'll just bring this out so I can at least show off something that I did get this month.
Here comes the flex.
No, you got them too. You got them too. These, the Earths, the 350s, right? So again, like looking at that picture that I had up on the screen, these look a lot lighter than they did in the pictures.
Yeah, they do.
These to be like a dark chocolatey kind of color, and this is like caramelish peanut butter sort of color. Not a big problem. I'm cool with it either way though. And then last, definitely not least, we'll go with this right here. An NMD, right? I'm not a huge fan of NMDs, but in the right colors, which is black and yellow, over shirt, couldn't pass these up, right? Now, maybe if you saw the video, originally I bought my mom a custom Hawkeyes jersey, and she asked for some shoes to go with them. Well, she didn't ask for them, but she made a comment about how she doesn't have shoes to go with them. I took the hint because I'm smart like that. So I got her a pair of these, and then I got myself a pair because they were only $99. Well, they came out to like probably 85 or something after a little bit of a discount. So here we are. Those are my 3. Now, here's the thing that we're going to do now. There's still a couple people here in the chat, not a whole lot compared to the last time, but it's fine. If anything, that's going to better the chances for those of you that are in here. So what you're going to want to do is listen closely to the question that they, PTown and KOF, are about to give to you. And that will be your chance to win a little bit of a gift certificate. This time around, I'm thinking I'm doing Amazon because I was going to go to Chick-fil-A, get some gift cards, then I forgot, and they're closed on Sundays, so we're not doing that this time around. But anyways, one of them, whichever one of you wants to go first, put your question out there. The other one, then put your question out there, and we'll just watch the chat to see who answers first, and that will be the winner. There will be 2 cards given out, as I may have said. So there you go. You guys ready? Got your questions together?
Yeah, I'm thinking of one.
Okay. McFly?
E-Money always put me on the spot with questions, so I always keep a question in the cut.
All right.
Okay.
Hopefully you were paying attention.
First question. I don't. Well, everybody, if you know me, you would know. But actually, I'll make it real easy. Real easy. How much
Okay, I got one.
did I pay for those denim 6s? That should still be fresh on the brain. All that.
So, trivia question for $10 in American and Amazon currency.
Oh, you know what? While we wait, man, I wanted to get.
Oh, wait, right there.
Already?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right. I mean, you tell me.
My comments ain't moved.
No?
Yeah, my comments haven't moved either.
But my phone died, so it's dead.
Keep pushing 6 at 64.
Yeah, there it went. Easy.
Okay, cool. So, message. I got you on Instagram. Like, we'll talk. We'll get it all sorted out, and you'll get yours. You'll get what's coming to you. So awesome.
It popped up now. I didn't know the live comments were on a delay.
I have the window open on StreamYard and the window open on YouTube because it gets a little weird sometimes. So I just do that just to make sure I don't really miss anything. All right, P-Town, you are up next.
Vanished.
What?
Too much pressure.
Wait, what?
Here, man.
Okay, now I see what you're saying. He just kind of, what's that all about?
Yeah, he'll be back. I'm sure he'll be backstage in a minute. Probably hit the wrong button or something.
Okay, I see him. Let me add him back into the stream.
Not bad. I was trying to pull the comments up and I backed out.
Oh, okay.
But My question is, because I know I said this in the video. What is my favorite Jordan silhouette?
Can I answer?
I know I said it in the chat, or I know I said it on this little broadcast.
I mean, I guess if people want to they could technically just guess until they get it right. But
you only
now
got
I'm trying to think
34 choices.
Yeah, there's only so many.
Yeah.
What was it? Now I'm trying to, because I remember the conversation, but I'm wondering now, like, what was it?
I already know that was, but actually the first, I think the first video I saw of P-Towns was that particular model, and I was highly upset because that was one of the few shoes that I really wanted and ain't got.
Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's one of my favorite ones too.
I was like, man, look, I was just scrolling through, like, who was this P-Town guy? What? Watched it.
There we go. Right answer, right?
Like the chat ain't moving for me. All I see is Dub Zero in there.
Zero. What?
That's the most recent. That's the most recent method. That's
somebody said Zero.
Yeah, it's not like I can't see the comments. That's the only one I see.
No, that is the most recent comment.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, then, no, that ain't it.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
It is.
So, try again. Keep pushing.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta keep pushing out this content. That one's wrong.
Man. Come on, people. I know there's only so many in here right now.
All right. I'm over here splitting my screens up.
Let's see.
Zeros. Man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he's the only one saying anything right now.
Might be the only one there.
Because I know, who was it? Like last time I was doing this, Logan was in there and he wasn't saying a lot because he was driving. So he was just listening. Yeah. And whenever the question came up, he got to a red light eventually. He's like, well, let me just type this in real quick. And he won. While everybody else was trying to like fumble through the answers, he was just like.
Shout out to Logan J, man.
Yeah, he be putting out. No, man.
Nah, try again.
Nah.
Try again, not the 12. But while this is, let me email, or not an email, message Scott real quick. Where's, all right, another guess?
No, I don't like fours.
I can give you hints, man. He was just talking about how he was going to use your coupon to buy a particular shoe.
Exactly.
Hey, y'all talk Logan up. There you go.
Okay. Oh, Logan missed. Okay. So Logan started listening late, so he just guessed anyway. Well, hey, man, like it's not 12s and it's not 4s. So things have been narrowed down a little bit.
A little bit.
So come on, favorite Jordan model. Yeah, it was when were we talking about that? Because we were talking about giveaways earlier. It's towards the end of like the recap portion. I forget what the actual subject was, but I was talking about a giveaway I had done. So
we were talking about how you didn't like 6s, but you like 7s.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing
Yeah.
else I can
Well,
do
so we're talking about the
without
floral
saying the
sixes.
answer at this point.
Talking about the floral sixes then.
And then right after P-Town was like, yeah, my favorite silhouette is the...
Oh, now me and my what's going on?
Me and my kicks in the building. What up, G? Cheat code
Yeah.
master.
All right, me
Yeah.
and my kicks. There's
Yeah,
still
he would know it.
Yeah,
me and my
would know
kicks,
the
there
answer.
is still an open trivia question right now for the chance to win a gift card. The question is, what is PTown24's favorite Jordan model?
I gave out 12 clues.
And I'll give you one more clue, two more clues, depending on how you look at it. It's not 12s and it's not 4s. So, I mean, come on, you guys, you put multiple guesses in here.
All right, so while we wait, I'm gonna do this. Shoes up. I wanted to get your opinion on as a gambling man yourself. You know, we both tend to step out of the box a lot and do strange things, man. But
That is true.
wanted to get your opinion on those, man.
Yeah, I saw the review on that.
I was looking over, like the YouTube stream is definitely like
Nah, keep pushing kicks. It's
Yeah.
not like
no,
We trolling.
where is it? I don't know
Trolling.
what the option is to make your screen bigger.
Yeah.
But
I caught these the other day
I'm
for
liking
like crazy
those.
cheap, man. And I really like this shoe.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Me and my kicks says the 7s. He is not correct.
I thought he would know it.
He should. I know it.
He should know it.
Tell him nope. Try again.
Nah, bruh. It's not a 7.
So
Try to keep up with everybody's favorite silhouette for giveaway purposes.
Eric says the 13s. He is also not correct.
13. Nah.
Man said Dub Zeros and Spizikes.
Oh, well.
Somebody got it.
Here.
Yep, finally.
There it is. Keep pushing
So,
kicks. Got it.
there he goes.
My live comments seem to be on point now.
So he's gonna be getting both of these then. So good for him.
Yeah. Jordan 8s.
Yep. Okay. Real quick off of that then, what would you say is maybe your favorite 8?
Who, Matt?
I
One? Yeah.
know that one too.
You should know this.
Is it those? It's not those aquas, is it?
The black aqua.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
okay.
Hands down. That's my favorite shoe.
Okay. Because I know people like to bring in like the Dornbeckers and stuff like that, you know.
Oh no, it's black aquas and black aquas. I like the white aquas too, but not as much as the black. But
I got you.
Yeah.
Wish I could get a pair of white aquas. That'd be nice.
I need to go to the outlet. They should have them. They should have them.
What you call
Nobody
it? Camera lady bought a pair like a week or two ago. It showed up and it was worn.
From where?
Foot Locker.
Stop.
You know, like
oh wow.
Yeah, it was she ordered it online, but it was worn, like horribly worn. So she sent it back. I was like, well, wait, so I can review it before you send it back. But it was already gone. I thought she was going to get an exchange, but she didn't. She was like, nope, I'm done with it. I was like, come on, man.
Man, Keep Pushing Kicks brought up those 12 or those 8s with the snowflakes on them.
Like, oh, man.
This
No, man.
No, while we're here, don't forget, and go ahead. Me and my Kicks has a channel. Keep Pushing Kicks has a channel. Go ahead, check out their stuff. Add them to your list. Keep going back, of course. Same with PTown.
Yeah, both of them have good content too. I like both of their content.
Yeah, very good and consistent. So
yeah.
you know you're gonna get a video every. Well, Keep Pushing Kicks has had one a lot often because of the how to cop videos and all that. So if you need some information on how to pick up something, that's gonna be your guy. Me and my kicks, he's always got the vlogs going on. Like, I don't know where he is, but he's like everywhere. Like, if there's a store with shoes in it, somehow he finds himself there, wherever that city might be. So both of them, follow both of them here and Instagram too. Same with the two guys with me, McFlyKOF, King of Funkos, King of Futures, however you want to look at it. He's on both sides of it. PTown24 as well. Over here is PTown24, and then over on Instagram, Young Perez, right?
Yeah, Young Perez 24.
Yeah. So keep up with both of them, please. It's going to be in your best interest. It really is. And thank you to both of you for showing up and helping me out get through this thing. Thanks to everybody that came along, hitting me with like the messages and kind of playing along, even though some of it was a little bit on the trolly side. You can use dub zeros, but that's
man. They used to be a hit.
Hey,
I had a pair of dub zeros too.
I'm sorry.
I had a Brad pair.
but for now, we'll go ahead and get this wrapped up until next month, when we'll do it all over again. So again, thanks for everybody that showed up. I do appreciate it. So what is it? It's like 2 p.m. So that's about what time I'm hoping we could get this wrapped up by or whatever. So that way you guys can move on with the rest of your day. Again, McFly has the Elimination Chamber thing that'll be going on at some point tonight. He said he's going to skip the first 2 matches maybe, but all you got to do to know for sure when that's going to happen, there's a little bell somewhere on the screen. Once you subscribe to him, click the little bell. You'll get a little notification that'll pop up and say, hey, dude's live right now.
Thanks.
Just do that. Takes out all the guesswork. Do that with everybody else too. Again, takes out all the guesswork. So I don't think I have anything else to say. So you guys got any parting words?
No, man. Appreciate everybody stopping through, pulling up. You know, like he said, sub to the channel. We always doing something. So we there. Thank you to all of y'all. Thank you for having me, bro. I really appreciate it, dog.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm trying to do better
Seriously,
about
like,
showing my face and getting out here.
Yeah.
All that. So, yeah.
Hey, that's what it's all about, right?
Definitely.
And there is a question in the chat for you. What you doing with the Funko channel?
Nothing.
You heard it first.
Pretty much, man. All my Funko stuff I'm gonna do on the sneaker channel. So I'm gonna leave the Funko channel. It's kind of like a backup channel, but for now, all my Funko content is gonna be on my sneaker channel too. So, yep.
And I know I'm pretty sure that someone broke into my apartment and deposited a whole bunch of Funkos because I don't remember having nearly as many as I saw in that closet.
They broke in, huh?
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing. So maybe I'll do a short video about those later myself. SneakerCon Cleveland, I will not be there. I'm a little out of the way.
SneakerCon day over.
Yeah, SneakerCon Cleveland is close to me.
Yeah, I might.
But it depends. I don't know when it is.
That's it. I'll do Atlanta and Charlotte, but I'm not a traveling YouTuber.
Yeah, if there's something out here close to, I would imagine there should be something coming up close to Virginia. I mean, maybe like even DC. Well, there just was one in DC, but hopefully something within like a decent range that I can get to without having to break the bank.
March 21st.
Oh, March 20th. Yeah, that's a no-go.
That's like right around the corner.
It is.
Nah, bruh. I'm going to Atlanta next month, so.
Well, I'll just follow
my money.
I'll just follow him then, so that way I can just watch his stuff, and it'll be like I'm there. We'll do it that way. Just go live while you're there. Keep pushing kicks. Keep on his channel.
I definitely will be watching his content.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so like I was saying, thanks everybody. Go ahead and get this wrapped up because I know it's least out here, it's getting late-ish in the afternoon. Maybe you guys got some things to do. So have a nice rest of your day, or rest of your night, wherever it is, wherever you are, for those foreigner type guys. Thanks for showing up. I do appreciate it as much as I do every single time you do. All right. Later, people.
Peace.
Yep.
All right. In broadcast.